Rogues are an incredibly versatile class and are masters of both stealth and dexterity. When in combat, they rely more on sneak attacks and unconventional tactics to gain the upper hand. Rogues are usually highly skilled and incredibly aware of their surroundings, helping them to notice danger before anyone else. Let's take a look at our rogue class and begin. So, there's no gear in the shulker box this time. That's strange. That's actually because of the function of the commands that I have in place for the rogue, but don't worry, it is super awesome. The only thing we're going to need to do before we go do the command blocks is we're going to need to get a blackstone button, and we're going to rename this Stealth. So we'll put this right here into the anvil, and I'm going to call this Stealth. Pull that out, and then I'm going to go over to structure block. If you don't have one and you don't know how to get one, it's going to be /give @s structure_block. And then once you get that, just put it down. You'll see it's got a big old transparent box around it. If you click on the inside, it'll look like this. Let's go ahead and adjust the settings. We're going to want to change the X to 1. We're going to want to change the Y to 1. We're going to want to change the Z to 1. And then the Y, we're going to change that from -1 to +1. And that's going to make a transparent box that's smaller, and it's going to be positioned directly above the structure block. Now we're just going to take that button that we named Stealth, and we're going to drop it so that it's on top. And then when we click on the structure block again, you should be able to see it floating around in there. And then we're going to name this Stealth. Alright, we can go ahead and get rid of those. Alright, starting off, we have a repeating, always active command block that is going to be test 4 at a tag equals rogue. From there, we're going into a comparator and a repeater, and then you'll see we have some redstone, and it looks like we're going to split off into 2 directions. So the first one, I'm going to head this way. There's another repeater here, it's not clicked. And we're going into a repeat needs redstone command block. It's got no delay and ticks. And it's going to be /replace item entity at a tag equals rogue. Slots.hotbar 0 keep iron_sword 1999. So this is automatically going to give you in that first spot on your inventory an iron sword, but it's 1 hit away from breaking. You'll see that it's got keep on it, so once it gives it to you, it won't replace it until the one that you have breaks or is no longer in that slot, and then it will give it to you again. So every time you hit something with a sword, this command block will activate and replace it. And then once it replaces the sword, this command here will also activate. It's chain conditional always active, and it's going to have a delay of 1 tick. This command is going to be /execute at a tag equals rogue, *1.5 *3 effect. And then it's going to be @e family equals mob, type equals ! armor stand, R equals 2, C equals 1, wither 10 false. So every time you hit somebody with the sword and it replaces a sword, it should also give them a wither effect. I did wither instead of poison because poison in this game doesn't affect zombies, it doesn't affect skeletons, doesn't affect spiders. There's a large amount of mobs that don't take poison damage, so I'm using wither instead, but basically this is a poison sword attack. Rogues are very well known for backhanded tactics, sneak attacks, and poisoning their blades, so that will be an awesome simulation of that because you actually have a poison blade. Now back where that redstone splits, you'll see that we have another redstone dust placed here, and then we split 1 more time. So first I have a repeater. You'll see that this one is running the opposite direction as this one, so make sure that you're doing that correctly. And it runs into an impulse unconditional needs redstone command block with a delay and ticks of 5. This is going to execute at a tag equals rogue, tilde, structure load stealth, ~1. So as soon as you become the rogue, this is going to give you the button that we named stealth. Now, the other split off, that redstone runs into a comparator. It's not clicked. Then you'll see I have a repeater. It's max clicked, so that's coming immediately off the comparator, heading outward. Got some redstone dust going around, and then I have another max-clicked repeater heading into the comparator. Now I have 3 command blocks, These are all being powered when the redstone dust gets powered above them. So the first one over here, Impulse needs redstone. Effects at A, tag equals rogue. Night vision, 30, 10, true. So as a rogue, you have much better abilities to observe the world around you and notice things. By giving you night vision, you'll be more likely to notice traps and things like that. If you're down in dungeons, you'll be able to notice danger when it's further off, because rogues are incredibly aware. They have awesome powers of observation. The next command block over here, same impulse needs redstone, is effect at A, tag equals rogue, speed 32, true. This is because rogues are a dexterity powerhouse. They're incredibly nimble and quick, and they're going to be fast. Especially faster than most of the guys that are wearing armor. The next one is Impulse needs redstone, and this is going to be effect at A, tag equals rogue, jump boost 32, true. So just like with that speed, you have the ability to jump a little bit higher because rogues are super acrobatic. Alright, so now we're going to get into when we use the stealth effect, and that is going to be these command blocks over here and over here. I know it looks complicated. Don't worry, I will walk you through and tell you everything you need to know. So the first one we have over here is repeating, always active. This is going to be a test for. At E, type equals item, name equals stealth. It's going to head into a chain conditional, always active command block. And that's going to be execute at E, type equals item, name equals stealth, tilde, tilde, tilde. Execute at P, tag equals rogue, tilde, tilde, tilde. Execute at S, invisibility, 59, 10, true. So as soon as this activates and you drop that, it gives the closest rogue to that button invisibility. I did 59 seconds, but it's actually about a minute, and that's going to be at level 10 true. So you're completely invisible. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey, you know, if you're wearing armor, that doesn't work. Well, that's actually okay, because the next ones that we have, all these other chain conditional always active command blocks, are all going to deal with that. So you'll see again, we're going to execute at the stealth button, and we're going to do the closest player with the tag rogue. We're going to replace their chest armor with air, so it's going to take off their chest plate. This one here, very similar command. It's still execute at E, type equals item, name equals stealth, tilde, tilde, tilde. Execute at P, tag equals rogue, tilde, tilde, tilde. But this time, the replace item command is for their leg slot. So it's going to take off any leg armor. And then the next one, again, exact same command all the way up until the end, where this is one is going to be for the feet. It's going to take away any boot armor that's on it. And then the last command block over here we have is actually TP at E, type equals item, name equals stealth, at A, tag equals rogue, C equals 1. So this is going to teleport the stealth button back to the closest rogue. Now, once you're invisible and all your armor is gone, this command block here is going to pick you up. It's a repeating, always active. It's going to test for at A, tag equals rogue, has item, item equals leather boots, quantity 0. So if you don't have any leather boots and you're a rogue, this is going to pick that up. You'll see it goes into a comparator. It's not clicked. And then we're going into another repeating command block that needs redstone. This one's got a delay of 1,200 game ticks. No, that's not a joke. That is approximately 60 seconds as well, so you should get the next commands activating at the same time that your invisibility wears off. The first one here is going to be /execute at P, tag equals rogue, tilde, tilde, tilde. Replace item, entity at S, slot.armor.chest 0, leather chestplate 1. So this time, instead of getting rid of the armor, it's giving you a new leather chestplate. We're going to go into a chain conditional always active, and you'll see here, same command, execute at P, tag equals rogue, replace item, entity at S, slot, armor, legs, leather leggings. So it's going to give you your leather pants. And then, of course, the last one here, feet, it's going to give you your leather boots. So as soon as your invisibility wears off, it's going to give you all your leather armor back. In fact, as soon as you get the rogue tag, it's going to give you armor. So let me show you. I'm going to head up here. And I currently don't have any tags. I don't have any gear on me. Here's my inventory. It's completely empty. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on this button. So it gave me my sword. And if I were to go into game mode survival, you'd see that that sword is heavily damaged, as is my health bar currently. I also have the stealth button. And now I'm also wearing armor. So this is automatic when you become the rogue. When I drop the button, you'll see that I'm invisible. I no longer have any armor. And now you'll see as the invisibility wears off that I'm going to get my armor back and become visible just about at the same time. There's a slight delay, but honestly, that's as close as I can get. And then here's a demonstration of the sword. As soon as I hit the cow, it has been infected with wither, and the wither damage kills it, just like a nice poison blade would from a rogue. If you like the untraditional nature of the rogue class, then you'll definitely want to check out the bard class. I mean, what other class can sing and kick butt at the same time? This is Brown Code 67, and I'll catch you next time.